notebooks, please. New page. And sit with someone and make a list of everything that belongs in an essay from beginning to end. The first thing I write is this, the second thing I write is this, the third thing I write is this, and so on. Pick someone who you think might know the answers you don't know. Good choice, Aiden. Good choice. Is that a good choice, Israel? Who are you choosing, Israel? You can make a 3 if you need to. Yes, right now. Is that a good choice for you two? No. Okay, who are you going to work with? No, not a 4, a 3. Max 3. You 4, who are you working with? Can you help each other? Don't find someone who knows just as little as you know. So you don't need to take that part because someone might want to join you. Before, do you want to join the girls here? Maylene, who are you working with? Go here. Jamal, who are you working with? Go there.
Yeah.
Israel, are you writing down? No, in this sort of essay. So the first thing I write in an analytical essay is this sort of sentence. Yeah, it's an introduction, but what is the sentence in the introduction? Yeah, so is your first sentence telling me the contention? Is the first sentence telling me something else? Background maybe, okay. What's your second sentence?
Background.
Do you guys look as if you're working in a group?
And then I think we do form after that. Form after that, yeah?
I don't know what you do for background.
After background.
Is there anything else other than just background?
I do form and then I do background.
What is background? The premise. Good.
Isn't it like the
Premise?
Premise is background might be the issue that's happening. The premise is what makes it.
Could you say after that? What is
When Mercy comes, she can join us. Alright, Charles, where are you writing your notes?
straight after
Alright, because you need to know this for Tuesday. You're in a SAC on Tuesday. So if you don't know something, you ask someone now. What is the second thing I write? What's the third thing I write? Do you guys know? Sorry? Send help. What have you got? Alright, so what other information is what other information is needed in the introduction? Who wrote it? Good.
But would that come first? Is there a specific order?
Not necessarily. Is there anything else that goes with who wrote it? Does Nicola know? What's the it? In your essay you wrote, Mark Holden wrote it. The title, good. The type, the title.
why they write it? What the intention is.
Mercy, I'll just get you to join this group, Peter.
Even though this didn't have it, would you then write like,
Yes. Yeah.
do I write that?
Yeah, I just forgot to type it in later. When it was written.
Second of March.
Can you what? I can't hear you, sorry. Oh yes, I'm in detention, so come into the detention room. You can all come to detention, that's fine. It was written on March the 2nd.
Oh, well, I didn't put that in. And it wasn't in there.
No, yeah.
I mean, I just did like that's wrong, but I did it.
What is our idea?
I think it's the same.
Am I wrong about 10%?
What else did I have?
Background.
My in-person.
Where's the name? Application details.
The name.
Yeah,
Are you okay? Oh, I get that. That's right, I get that. We're writing what goes into production. So far.
All right, what have we got? We've got about 2 minutes left to get this done.
And
We have a background information premise.
Who's thinking they need to study a little bit more on the weekend?
When it was ready.
Just 2 people? All right. 3 maybe. Okay. Who thinks they need to study more on the weekend?
Oh.
Okay. By force? Who's going to force you? I'm not going to be there.
Do we have English on Tuesday?
No.
Oh no.
No.
On Tuesday.
Yeah, we miss our double on Monday. Yep.
How about we just come to school?
Fine, you can come to school. But I'm not going to come.
We'll come to school, yeah?
We have class tomorrow. Tomorrow's our last one. It's a double.
By force, we're writing it as 3 essays.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Jamal's going with the better late than never approach. Pardon? Whatever you're doing wrong today, we're fixing tomorrow.
So everything. Yeah.
All right. I think we're done. Yes?
Another practice I can
In the double? What if I've got other plans? Can you do one for homework?
Did you want to?
Jamal is offering me 3 essays by tomorrow. Let's all laugh
No.
together.
Tomorrow.
When?
Monday.
By Monday.
Yeah.
On my public holiday, I'm getting your essays. Right, yo. Is this with Maylene's jelly lollies that I'm still waiting for?
Of course, Miss.
Yes. I feel like these are fairy tales. All right. Pat, can you please read out your list of things that you have said and get ready to argue or correct him or possibly agree?
I've only done the intro then.
Yeah, that's all we want.
Background details, premise and purpose, form and publication details, the audience, author and contention.
Good. Anyone agree? Anyone thinks he's missed something? Everyone's agreeing. All right. Ifo, does that help you? Yes.
You said it slow.
You did say persona. Yeah. Yeah.
You said it slow.
Can you say it again? Just go get your phone and take a picture of it. Right, no, yes. Okay. And Monique, can you please tell me about paragraphs? You haven't got to paragraphs.
I could probably go off the top of my head.
Okay, go off the top of your head.
Like, do you just want what, when,
Yes.
how, why,
Yes. Yeah.
quotes,
Yes.
yeah.
Where do quotes fit? Which section?
What? No.
Jamal wants to argue with you. Go, Jamal.
Where?
Jamal says where. That quote's belonging where?
What did you say?
Yes.
Could you put the quotes like, say like did only how it makes the room feel whatever?
Yes, you can mix them all in there. Okay, so really good essays, mix them up. All right, what I would like you to do now is to get out your essay, please, that you've just written last period. Or what we're loosely calling essays for some of you. Yes? You just say lol.
No, I said, oh.
I heard that lol is an old-fashioned term now. We still use it? Alright, swap your essay with someone in your group.
Like, I just feel bad, yeah. I mean, I don't mind no good either, but like, yeah.
Alright, and listening up. Shh. got a checklist here, which is the list that I've asked you to make. Yes? So it's got the things that you should have in an introduction. There's the 5 steps. Can everyone see them now? Yes? Most of you remembered that quite well. That was quite good. Then we've got paragraph 1. Yes, it is what, where, why, how, but let's have a look at this again. It says, state the message or idea presented by the author. What does that mean? What are we doing? The contention. So that's our what. Our what is their idea sentence. Then, I've written given quotes. It should just say give. Give quotes that reflect the idea. Could be from a picture. What section is that? Is it a what, where, why, or how? Where. Because you're just giving quotes that reflect the idea. So what is the idea? What is the where? I'm using too many whats, that's why it's getting confusing. Here. What is said or done? Monique, what is the where?
Where is the quotes?
More than that? Who can help Monique out here? What does the where mean? Where is this said or done? And where it's said or done is in a quote. Yes? Okay, good. What does the why mean? Liam.
Why is that particular quote used?
Good. Why is that particular word used? What else goes with our why, Pat?
What is involved?
Not what, but why. We're doing why ones. If we're going to go here, what, we could say what is said or implied. So why is that word used? What else are we saying when we're saying why?
Why is it said? Why is it?
Why is this idea said? Good. Why is this idea said? What's our last one? What's our last step? How. What are we answering when we say how? How it makes the audience feel. Is it just feel?
Say or do.
Good, react. So it is 4 steps: think, feel, say, or do something. What else is the how?
How the author does that.
Good. How the author makes the point with that example. All right, remember how we discussed this on Monday? Yes? Maylene, were you with us on Monday? Because you're not looking as if you're with us today. Yes? All right, let's go back to this. Paragraph 1, state the message. Is that what is said or done?
What is said.
Yep, what is said. Good. Give quotes that reflect the idea. Is that where? Israel, are you with me? Why have you moved somewhere else? I knew you were there before. No chatting. Okay, where? The third step. Is everyone looking at paragraph 1? Yes? It says explain why that idea is presented, why the examples or quotes are used to put forward the idea. Is that our why? Yep. Next thing. How the examples state the idea, advance the argument, how the audience reacts. Is that our how? Yes? Why have I got 4 more or 5 more steps there? If it's simply what, where, why, how. Why have I put extra steps there? Look at those steps and discuss it with your group and try and work out why there are more steps.
Those steps make the argument of this paragraph.
Maybe you ask your group, is it past comparison yet or not? You check. You see what they're saying. Look at the steps and see what they are. Okay, so Pat is giving an answer. He said they're not really steps, they're just trying to remind you to write a better essay. Okay, so what are those steps? Jamal, what's step 5? So linking the discussion to the global contingent, that means what we've said in the intro, we say again in our paragraph. If you didn't understand that, what are you doing now? Making notes on that sheet need to remind yourself that this is, have they actually linked it all back to the intro? 2 minutes?
Just cute.
Oh,
When you're done.
Yeah. Okay. And then the rest of it is make sure you use strong verbs, make sure you change verbs into nouns if you need to, make sure you use those sentence starters. Where is that information? Where have you got those words from? The article? Have a think about everything I've done for you. Where is this? Where are the words? Where are we getting words from? From where? A dictionary, yes. Where else? Vocab sheets. I've given you vocab sheets. We get the vocab sheets out. You can't bring a thesaurus to the sack, which is why when I say your homework is to go learn words, that's why, yes?
Can you bring a dictionary?
You can bring a dictionary, which is why, how many times, Maylin, have I said go buy a dictionary?
No.
Yes? Alright, let's look at paragraph 2. What's the difference? I want you to work it out with your group, please.
Well, the first one's fine. The second one is also fine.
Transitional.
Use different phrases. Some place food and
What's the difference between
Maybe that's one thing now. Yeah. If you get that time.
this is so different.
Alright, good. Now stop. Go note. Monique, what's the difference between paragraph 1 and paragraph 2, please?
The transitional phrases.
Okay, what does that mean? Good question. Who can help Monique out? What does that mean? Kayla?
Yeah, no.
They're what, sorry? Yes, they're connecting words when we compare something. Okay, so basically, we say paragraph 1, Mark Holden says this. Are we comparing Mark Holden to anything else at this stage? Mark or Matt? Matt.
No.
We're not comparing anything else. So second paragraph, we might just say something like, he also says, which means I'm going to keep talking about him in my next paragraph. Okay? If I'm going to start talking about someone else now, and their name is, and I used this joke yesterday to see if anyone gets it, Ford. At least 2 people laughed, yes. It is a dad joke, but, you know, at least more of you laughed. Look at Meg's face.
I don't know, Carl, okay? I don't understand that joke.
Okay. That's a really basic joke. Okay, anyway, so Ford also writes an article, and so they say that milk should only be used for secretions, yes, from mammary glands. And so what would be our transitional phrase for paragraph 3? Conversely. Or what? Alternatively, good, or? Pardon? Furthermore. Now furthermore means also, we're elaborating previous ideas, so we're changing the idea. We were talking about Holden, now we're talking about Ford, so we need to say conversely, which means, no, likewise means the same. Differently, yes. And what did you say again? Alternatively, which means as an alternative. We could say on the other hand, here's what Holden says. On the other hand, here's what Ford says.
Like in contrast,
In contrast, yes. Well done. Okay, so they're our linking. Now inside our paragraph, we could use some transitional phrases, which means Holden says this idea, he also says this idea. Yes? Or he says this idea, and he also says this opposite idea. So you can use some of those in your paragraphs as well. Yes? Alright, what you're going to do now, you've got your friend, or your classmate, your peer's essay in front of you, you are going to evaluate it. And on the right hand side, it's got some boxes where you are going to tell them what to do better. You put on your Miss Davy White hat. What would she say? Does she just go, well done? Or does she actually say, you need to do more of blah, 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 or I've like good how you've done such and such and such, or you need more of da, 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 da. Now, if they have said, for example, the reader, what will you write as feedback? We're going to change the reader to the audience?
To the specific audience.
To the specific audience. So you want the name of that group. So you're going to write in the right-hand column, what is the name of the group, please? Please tell me. Okay? If they use a word like good, they say the milk group are doing a good job. What will you say about the word good? You have to increase your vocab. Excellent. Alright, so you have 7 minutes to evaluate their work. Go.
Sorry with it.
Yeah. Right, I think you are being too much stretched a little bit. Because you always say your life is very poorly, and whenever I look at it,
Monday.
I got so many texts.
yes. Okay, so you just a little bit of a break. Now you're breathing and you think you're not doing good enough, but you are doing quite well. Okay, so what you can
Pointing out what I need to work on. I don't know what I started to do.
yes, using the correct words, and I'm using good vocab. Okay, and then make sure that we don't forget that good vocab. Okay? Alright, so you're reading.
Can I just have an example or something?
Yeah.
Can you just read this first sentence and tell me what I would write to improve that?
If I read it out loud, there's already some feedback. Dairy farmers in New South Wales are bringing action on their desire for a ban on labelling of soy and nut milk with milk. And it's a bit jumbly.
Okay,
On their action, on action on their desire for a ban on the like this on. Okay, so try and make it a bit more succinct. Yes, but does it also tell me exactly what the problem is? Maybe say make it more clear. Yes. You're not going to cry. You can do this. Come on. Big breath.
I thought it was good. I was like 6 sentences. I was going to like the no gold star with that one.
Monique, I'll never say that anything's perfect.
That's
I apologize.
No, I don't. I'm super impressed with you. Wow, it makes me more sick what?
So skink. I can now imagine a little lizard thing there. That could be the code. If I draw a lizard on someone's work, it means that.
I love little lizards. The ones that break.
Alright, how are we writing here?
No, we're imagining lizards.
We're imagining lizards. Let's go back to writing. Alright, so you're reading someone else's
Yeah, right. I
essay
thought it was good. Apparently.
and you're evaluating their work.
I'm sorry.
Why are some people chatting and there's noise coming out of their mouth when their pen should be doing the work? Yeah. So the other feedback would be to just actually do more. Write an essay. Yeah. Looking at improving whatever it is, I realise that you're so struggling.
One sentence needs to be more precise because I don't know how to spell 16.
I can't help but notice that people are still letting noise come out of their mouth. Alright, so don't tell them the feedback yet, write it on the sheet. Write it in the right hand column.
What if you can't actually like sort of read it right? Like not physically. No,
You've
it's
got to
okay.
work harder. It's my life every
My
day.
handwriting is difficult and it's
Which am I reading?
No, the
Matt Holden has been inspired to give commentary over dairy comments attempting to ban the use of the word milk regarding soy and nut milk. Milk is milk whether it comes from a cow or almond. It brings criticism to the lobby groups for attempting to trademark the word milk and even to those who believe that
Yeah.
consumers do not recognise the difference between plant and animal milk.
Chris, can you quote in your intro?
Yes, you can.
There's also a little bit of
You can't analyse the quote in the intro.
I mean, you could just talk to quote now.
Yes.
I no, she did it even. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I wanted stuff. I wanted fake.
Alright, Aiden, how are you evaluating the work?
No, I was talking about because like I last time I gave an example. I thought you probably know more about
What, no, because you were probably sort of Alright, Jamal, have you finished analysing? Soon. Okay, then you should be doing that. Okay, so have they given
Should we do really some broad lines, the area?
the text, the author, where it was published,
That's
dating,
just-
have they given all those
I'm
details?
just writing it.
Okay, so if they're all in there, you might say, yes, it's all there, but now you look at how well it's been written. Is it written a bit boring? Is it a boring sentence, or is it an interesting sentence they've given? Okay, so now you tell them maybe they need to write an interesting sentence for that information.
Miss, when you write about like when you read the orders,
Is that meant to be fun?
What do you mean by saying that? You have to say yes.
I saw it.
You don't go, the audience is, no. So you might say, they are inviting
so like
milk consumers to boycott such and such and such. So that tells, so you don't have to use the word audience.
Is Trumpy like an actual word or like a pun?
It's not a pun, and it's a made up word.
Made up word.
But what does it mean?
It's like a very pun. It's like Donald Trump.
Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah. So they've sort of said it's like a Trump time. We're in the time of Trump. Trumpian time, a bad time. Well, depends on who you're asking. There's a lot of people who think that's a really awesome time.
What does it mean by made some girls into ones?
Hey, I'm with you, Gemma, but
I only know one subject who reads that too.
What's the name?
formal language. But some things.
Good word.
Made up and still a word.
Well, the reason why I'm saying Trumpian because it comes from when the other word which we understand.
I don't know if this doesn't make sense because I'm illiterate or even
An Orwellian time is referring to George Orwell, who was an author who wrote 1984. And that, sorry? You love that book? Yeah, Big Brother. Yeah. And in that book, it's really
humorous
helping you
yet
to
lots of time.
know these,
Plus addressing people who find
putting some information out there that they just assume you would know. Yes? And the reason why people talk about the Orwellian times is like essentially said in the future, people are going to be monitored by their government very closely. Which is what we are.
criticise
Even my
I feel like
iPhone,
that's
it
a lot.
will tell me when I drop my daughter off at school, 41 minutes to 20 minutes. My iPhone knows that I'm about to go.
Maybe like
17
So I'm being
and
tracked.
five.
Okay? And so in that time you couldn't speak in certain ways of politics. It is now sort of in American Washington, he's sort of saying you shouldn't be speaking about certain things. Orwellian time, they're saying
I don't want to like write over it and also it's a 10 out of 10 and I'm going to change it to be a 40.
you learn
Maybe I'll just
right on the machine everywhere.
Or the
I'll learn
songs.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It just means you just got to read more and more and more and more and more. Okay, and so there are things now that I know that I didn't know when I went to university. There are people that knew way more than I knew, and I was like, oh my god, this is shit, I don't know what it is. So you just have to just keep, when you realise you don't know something, you go learn and read it. Okay? So don't spend your time thinking that you're stupid.
What was the actual?
Okay? You just don't know it. And then you just go learn it. Okay?
I do have a question about the comparative.
Yeah. I'm going to go through that again. Yeah.
It was just like, people can go on to how do they do instructions?
Okay, good question. I'll do that on the board in a minute.
Because I sort of get the format for,
A single one.
no, for all the paragraphs, like
Yeah.
sort of there.
Oh, yeah.
But it's more like two things there.
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you-
Yeah. I'll do it in a second.
I don't know why I didn't know.
Alright, you've got about have 30 seconds to finish your analysis of their work, please, because I need to get it back. They're going to be doing it for homework. Look at Jamal. What happened to your promise? 3 essays, please. 3 essays. And now, seeing I'm asking for 1, which is 2 less, seems to be too difficult. Yes? He's cursing his big mouth that opened and promised you 3 essays. Alright, so 30 seconds. Give them the feedback. It needs what attention? Where's your PE staff? When did they invent that PE staff? We invented our English staff last October.
They told us today last week. No, this week, sorry. They told us.
We have this day for 6 months. We are priority.
It's so bad.
Did you tell them?
No, 'cause, like, I wasn't even aware when the English site was.
Oh, maybe you should be reading the handout I gave you last October. Alright, everybody needs to stop and hand back the checklist.
That's right. I'm sorry. I'm actually.
Alright, now, 2 things. Some people are still chatting. When you're chatting, I'm waiting for you. It wastes our time. Jamal, you, again. Shh. Yes, and we know it's them as well. So the checklist reminds you what you don't know. And you have 4 days to learn. Yes? And it's the patterns. And it's the words that you need to go and remember and look at. It's the sentence starters that I've given you that you might need to incorporate into your work. I am now going to give you 5 minutes to pick something that you've got feedback for and rewrite it on the same sheet of paper. Okay, 5 minutes. No one's talking. I don't want to have to keep reminding you about how this looks. For 5 minutes, we're taking the feedback and we are fixing something. And you're rewriting on the bottom of your sheet so I can see that it's completely different. Don't just scribble over your work. Yes.
Out of curiosity.
Stop. Now I'm getting cross. Why am I getting cross, Jamal? No, not about you. Don't dob yourself in. Just do it really globally. Why is Miss Davy White cross? What did she hear? Talking. Okay, so straight away, working. If you need help, you ask me. You don't ask someone next to you because they're too busy. You actually do yours. Don't hear anyone. These are everything. That's self-evident. I'm hearing from the peanut gallery at the back. I'll be there in a second. Directly answer that. What is it? Okay. Fix something, fix it. Sorry, say that. Yeah. Fix anything.
I knew that.
Okay, fix something. You've got one aspect Taylor, can I answer your question you asked me before tomorrow instead? Sorry? Yes? Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't matter. Yeah. We shouldn't separate the two. Yes, Pat.
And if I'm trying to link the discussion to the local contention, would I just say that he's trying to rephrase?
Then you say what you're reinforcing your concept and say what the concept is. Alright, you've got about 30 seconds.
Out of curiosity, if you run a live analysis, does it have to be like a paragraph is about this part, for example, and paragraph 2 is about that part, paragraph 3 here? Or could it be like paragraph 1 is somewhere else, so it doesn't be like in sequence?
Okay, your homework is to rewrite this essay, so if you need to, please take a picture of your work because you're handing your work in to me and putting it up here. Let's quickly do that. You can keep your feedback sheet, which is also a checklist. The quicker you get the work up, the quicker we can answer the 2 questions I've been asked, hopefully. Okay, we ready? Can I move on? Yes? I don't see any essays up here. Make sure your name is on your work. It's alright, I know which one's yours. Okay, I'm moving on. I've been asked 2 questions. Some of them I've said before, the answers, and we just need to keep reminding ourselves of the answers. Others, I've hinted out that we haven't really cemented it yet. The first one is about paragraphs. Does each paragraph need to be from the beginning of the article, the middle of the article, the end of the article, or anything like that? And Pat's right, the answer is no. And it's coming from the idea that maybe in your lower levels, you needed just to be picking one quote and then your whole paragraph is explaining that one quote, yes? But go back to each paragraph is what, where, why, how, yes? This is important. You need to tell me not that something is said, but what actually is said. So some of you are saying, Holden tells us his opinion. But we know that. We know that he gives us his opinion, but I want to know what his actual opinion is. Yes? And then the way he gives us that opinion is how many quotes? What's our minimum? 3 to 4. So we can't just pick one quote and talk about in a paragraph and then another quote, and we have 4 quotes for the whole essay. How many quotes are we having for the whole essay? 16. 12 to 16. Okay? So we start with, remember how we did this on Monday? our what? And that is our idea. We put the idea in the middle of the box. Remember that? Yes, Pat.
Can you use quotes and you think they have different meanings?
Yes, you can. Yep, if they're implying different things. Remember we did this, yes? I've got one person saying yes. Yep, everyone else. Then, around here we put all of our quotes and our examples. Remember that, yes? Then what did we do?
The where.
This is the where. We did the
Why.
why is this word used? And then we did the how of this, yes? And all of this stuff here, all of this relates back to that totally. Yep? And this is our pattern for our paragraph. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Does everyone remember that? Yes? Okay. So this idea that the Dairy Connect people don't get to own the word milk might be said 4 times in different parts of the text, yes? And so I put the 4 times here. And this might be the beginning of the article, this might be the middle. This is actually from the picture and that's from the end when they say those 4 things. Yep? That's my whole first paragraph. And then my second paragraph is basically the whole thing again with idea number 2, which is not that the dairy people don't own the work, but my new idea is the dairy people just want to make this change, they make more money. And then I find all the evidence about them wanting to make money. Yes? Then my third one is saying that the Dairy Connect people are just acting like Donald Trump. And then I find all the answers about Donald Trump. Yes? Okay, now, I'm going to go through this in more detail tomorrow. Here's our essay. I'm going to say it's just 1 page at this moment. Here's your intro. Everyone can see the intro?
Yeah.
All right, you've got your milk article. How many pages is that milk article? 2. Then we have a response, which is 3 lines. In my whole essay, should I do 50% of my essay is the milk article and 50% of is the response to milk article? No, why not? Because the response is small. It's proportional. Yes? So in my intro, this part of my intro is about the milk article, and this part of my intro is about the response. Yes? And then I might do paragraph 1 is milk article, paragraph 2 is milk article. And then I go to my second page, and then I suddenly just throw in something about the response. And then I'd go back to milk article, and then in my conclusion, there's my conclusion, I do the same pattern as my intro. Most of it goes to the milk article, a little bit goes to the response. Yep?
Yeah.
When I swap from milk article to response, how do I tell the examiner I've swapped? Likewise, similarly, conversely, whatever. In my intro, how do I tell the examiner I've swapped? Same way. Does that help you? Okay. So, in our intro, what are our 5 steps? Tell me the issue. Yes? If I've told you the issue for the blue, do I have to retell the issue for red?
No.
Why not?
Because it's going to be about the same thing.
The same thing.
Yeah.
So you see why this is shorter then, yes? Do I have to tell you the audience? No, probably not. Probably the same. Do you have to tell me the author again? Yes, new author. Do you have to tell me the form again? Maybe. Probably could be a new form. Okay? We'll go over this a little bit more tomorrow, intro and conclusions. But this is essentially, if you can analyse, you can compare, because what is the only thing that's different between a comparison and a single analysis?
1 word, yeah.
1 word. Every paragraph. A word or a phrase, yes? Who's feeling like, why did I get so stressed about this? Meg's still stressed. Yep. What don't you get? All of it.
That's all right.
That doesn't help me.
No, yeah, okay.
You need to come and see me at lunchtime.
I'm reading.
You're what? Reading?
Reading.
Oh, meeting. Maybe tomorrow again.
Maybe.
Okay.
Sounds like that.
Sorry, yes. What? Is everyone like just...
I should say so bad.
That way you're giggling.
Yeah.
Alright. Stress related. Tomorrow's lesson I'll spend more time on comparison again. In the milk article for your homework, if you missed the fact that they're saying that the Dairy Connect people are acting irrationally like Trump, maybe add that. Yes? Okay, Pat.
For analytical comparison, is there going to be an image?
There's always an image. And so the image could be one of the quotes. The image supports the idea somehow.
So if we were going to analyze the image in individual paragraph, and we're trying to say that it supports, say, like the first and the third paragraph, how does it say?
Well, it's not necessarily supporting the first and third paragraph, it's supporting an idea that is seen in the first and the third paragraphs. So make it about what idea it supports as opposed to what section of the text it supports.
So would I have to go, say there's 3 people that say this like one idea, and there's one
Yeah.
person that says the other. Would I have to put those 3 people first and then say conversely?
Yeah, but you might just say all other people say blah blah blah, conversely X says this. Don't have to list them all, you just say all of the authors say such and such except for Joe who says that.
Yeah.
Alright?